if anybody jumps on. Should have brought my selfie stick. I wasn't even thinking about it, man. Gonna have to go live later on with my selfie stick out. About an ounce of keef.
Hey. No, that's the one you come out here from.
It's my boy Paul. You guys seen him in my video. The one I shot at the bus stop and shit, and he was chilling with me. Well, ran into him on the phone. He hit me up. Well, I ain't run into him on the phone, but he hit me up. He was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I ain't doing nothing, just chilling, thinking about going and picking up some cash flow right quick. And then
Come get this keef.
Yeah, come on down here and pick up some keef and shit. He be hooking a nigga up." But I came out here to meet him. I'm only like 30 minutes away from the fucking house. At first he thought it's gonna take you about 2 hours to get here. Shit, you know what I did? I GPS'd Avoid Highway.
Right.
And it brought me right through all the
to the
secondary roads.
Straight to the hood.
So, but anyway, yeah, I'm over here getting ready to walk up on Vermont Avenue. So, you know, if you people want to know exactly where I'm at, he ain't got no problem explaining it to you. So, I am in...
You're in the first part of South Central.
Right, I'm in the first part of South Central
Virginia
Los Angeles.
Square.
Right.
It's Hoover Crip neighborhood.
Right, we're in Hoover Crip neighborhood. You know, my Crip homies and shit, man, they all cool. I love all Crips. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure in the long run they gonna love some Chinny.
I'm running the wrong colors today.
Yeah, we got pink and black on. Look like he got some raspberry red and shit on his shit. This raspberry ass motherfucker. Anyway, so right. So we out here. This is Vermont, man. Matter of fact, I don't even need to do that. All I gotta do is do this right here. So we up in the hood. You get some white people around here. It's not like it was back in the day, right, Paul? You know, like back in the day, Paul, man, was it, you know, like...
You couldn't come out here. He was white. You know? He was killing everybody off. Since the Hispanics have taken over.
Right. So
and everybody's moving out to Lancaster, getting better homes, so the hood's moving out.
Right. All right, well, so, you know...
there's still remaining a lot of them left.
So how many in this area, Paul, are, you know, like, have, basically what I'm trying to say is, as far as the gang violence and the gang situation, is it calmed down a lot over the years, or is it still pretty active out here?
Well, my neighborhood's real quiet, because it's quieter than Santa Monica. You know, Santa Monica's really crazy now, but you hear a good shot here, you know. The deeper part, going up into like the 80s to 90s, go up in, you know, over there in the jungle, that area.
Yeah, over there where Timmy live at and shit.
Right, it gets worse.
What's that, off of Pennsylvania?
Part of South Central is the heart of it. I used to live there.
Right.
For a year. It was Florence and Maine.
All right. So if people were to look on a map right now, where if that real tall building downtown Los Angeles, put them in a north-south.
We're south.
All right, so it'd be kind of like southeast of the city. We still are about southwest of the city. Yeah, southwest. So,
southwest and south.
all right, so we really haven't gone past LA yet, but
no, You have the highway up here, which is the 110.
all right, so the 110 be up this way.
It's up this way. It's up that way. This right here is Hoover.
All right, yeah, here's Hoover Street.
Now, Hoover going towards the college, nothing happening. If you go right and go on down, it gets worse as you go. Oh, there's a turn. Oh, no, we're going to hit the BP. Oh, it's something like
Right on.
I gave my buddy $20, but he won't be back for me to schedule some person, my neighbor.
Okay.
Back. But yeah, it's cheaper that way. And then the next line up there, where it says Ralph's,
Right.
that's Figueroa.
All right, yeah. Okay, there's 110. Okay, all right. I got it. So we came out. You know, we were just chilling. I just wanted, you know, some of my homies and shit to see that, you know, here 4 years can frequently walk around the hood, man. We can do that, man, because they love us out here. This OG fucking cracker right there, though. These motherfuckers have known. Yeah, this Cracker Wood right here. What's up, homie? This Cracker Wood right here knows everybody out here.
Yeah, I go places where most brothers get fucked with.
Right, exactly. Now accepting EBT, bitches.
What do they call it? I love that.
Yeah, I didn't bring my selfie stick. That's what I should have had to have my camera up with.
I do my laundry.
It's
I
all
come
good.
over at 1 o'clock in the morning when nobody gets
They open 24.
Yeah, it's 24. This is where the homeless people hang out. At night.
That's where our family hangs out, right? Our peeps be hanging out here at nighttime and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we going up in the 7-Eleven right quick. It's really crazy. Like earlier and shit when I was on, that young kid came on, so I had like 43 views. You know what I mean? If I don't announce that I'm gonna go live on my YouTube channel, they won't get the notification. They got it now because the people that are my subscribers got the notification that I went live. But sometimes it takes 6, 7, 8 minutes before people jump in. Nah, I don't do the Gatorade that much. I like these Snapples, ain't too bad. That Snapple Apple that they're advertising on Snapchat's pretty bad. They're hooked in with Snapple. I think the people that own the Snapple company are also the ones that created Snapchat because they're paying them. They're being sponsored by them. Huh? Oh man, they loaded it up, man. Got everything. Set you down for just a second here. Just until I get my. Yeah, you can reverse it.
Yeah, reverse it.
All right. So I'm up here. We are on Vernon and Hoover and Vernon, on the corner of Hoover and Vernon. Grabbing me a little Snapple because you guys see in my in my YouTube videos, you see me posting about coming out. You know what I mean? So then of course you got to bless fam around. You know what I mean? You got to take care of people, man. You know what I mean? Because people were doing that shit with me. You know what I mean? Which way? This way?
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Yeah. So people were doing that shit. People were reversed.
I'm like, where'd you go?
Yeah, when we would stand out and shit, man, it was nice when somebody blessed you with a little bit of change, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, you guys saw it.
7-Eleven, I know. You go 80 times during the day, 24/7. Somebody's there to open the door for you.
Yeah, open the door for you, man, and and you know what it is.
Anytime, it hurt nobody,
right?
Nobody.
It's just common courtesy, man. It's something that you won't see out of too many people. Like, all he's doing is opening up the door. So, he gonna open up the door for me. Right, I'm gonna give him some change, man. It's just change, man. It's always good, man, to bless somebody with a little something, a little something. Now, let me explain something to you. The sidewalks are owned by the city of Los Angeles or whatever city this is in here, right? All right. If you were a smart motherfucker, then you would know what to do with this situation right here. Alright, this is on the sidewalk, walking. If a kid's foot goes down inside that hole and he twists or breaks his ankle, somebody's mama and dad's going to be a paid motherfucker out here, because that's a lawsuit waiting to happen all day long. Now, I will tell you this much. They take forever on their fucking lawsuits.
What sucks is
put that hole in the fucking...
If they're illegal or not, they work. There are a lot of working class people over here. The Spanish people are. But yet, they don't want, they take their taxes, but don't want to do nothing to make the neighborhood better. And that's a city women.
Right.
You know, but it's okay to go out to suburbia and make sure they're okay and safe.
So what do you think? Let me ask you a question for the viewers that will see it and those that might be watching now. What has to change, Paul? You know what I mean? What needs to be done as far as...
You're not going to change homelessness. There's a fact. It's an 18% increase since Trump's been in office.
Right. Well, can I ask you a question? I read on the internet, I read in the LA Times, because that's where I saw it, that in 2017, a year ago, Los Angeles was granted $132 million to go towards renovating old buildings and getting the homeless off the streets.
Yeah,
now
it's 11 point, not that much. It's 11.2. It's at 18.9 now. But the problem with seeing that money, because you got all these nonprofits. See, they have salaries they have to pay for. So if it trickles down to the average homeless person, we really don't see nothing.
Right.
I mean, so there's little less help for the homeless. So that money needs to be allocated just for the homeless and not for their salaries. And we know they have to be paid to do their job, and I understand that. But so they need to allocate more money to get these people off the streets. Because the problem of it is because we're over in a war for 15 years. For what? Why don't you take care of your people first? That's all it is. Trump, all he has to do is take care of the people first.
So what do you mean? So if you was the spokesperson for the homeless out here in LA, and you were given the opportunity to be the person that speaks for all, what's the solution? What can they do that they haven't done that's not so fucking deep into the political fucking paperwork, but as far as the money and where the money goes, what organizations?
There's enough abandoned homes, there's enough abandoned buildings that the city owns, they do nothing with them, and all they can do is revamp them and put people in the houses, you know?
So they'll take the older buildings, renovate them, clean them up, you know what I mean, put new windows in, get the plumbing right.
Completely take away homelessness, because some of these guys out here, this is what they like.
Well, exactly. We know that's not going to happen.
People are sitting here waiting for that. And until we do something, until our government does something about it, we're going to have this problem. And it costs us more money. See, it's like being incarcerated. It costs so much money to keep you housed, and they have privatized jails. And the only reason they have privatized jails is because they make money.
Okay.
Okay. Homelessness, same way. $40,000 for each individual they keep out on the streets through those centers.
Like what? So if you mean in the center, it's 40 grand.
So if you went to one of the nonprofit homeless centers, and they get a case manager, and as long as you're homeless, you get $40,000 to deal with your case each year. So if they keep you homeless, they're getting paid.
So the staff and the facilities get the money.
You don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing, but I mean, as far as, and I can understand.
Sometimes some of those places oppress that because they want that money.
All right, so what do? Do they use the money for the resources in LA, like as far as providing food and clothing for the homeless people? Where's this fucking money
during
at?
Certain seasons, like Christmas and all that, they're really good to the people, especially in Santa Monica. But you know, Santa Monica and Venice, they need more resources. They need places for these people to eat. Because they have one place, I'm not going to mention it. Oh, PCC, okay.
Right.
And they feed the people, but it's just not enough, man. One meal a day.
Yeah, like you only get that bag lunch, and then it's not every day you can really, well, you can go grab one every day, but like in the morning, like the one in Santa Monica on 5th, well, fuck, you got to go there early in the morning, get your shit. They want to shut down at 2 in the afternoon. Everybody wants to be going. And then the other program on.
Housing the people is the main thing. Once you house them, things will get better. Crimes will probably would decrease instead of increase.
Right.
Because now they got a home, they got something to take care of that's their own. You know, you're not going to take you ain't going to take the addiction out of most of these people that are homeless either. But what you want to tackle first is get them housed, and then they can change their mind on what they're going to do. They want a better life.
Right on. That makes a lot of sense, man. The man he's got a strong point, man. You know, I would put him down as somebody to speak for those, because he's been out here probably long as anybody else. I mean, I came here in 2014, homeless. You know what I mean? He's been out on the streets too. I mean, I've spent a total of 7 fucking years, you know, on the streets.
For me, but I got housed.
Right.
I got lucky. I didn't even try. They just picked me like some random person because they believe in me. Because that's one thing that, you know, when you're out here and you're homeless, you got to tell them the full, complete truth. I let them know every detail about what I was doing out here. You know, that I was an addict and I needed help. And they helped me. You know? And first time, the place I go to is St. Joseph. They're godsend, man. You know, if you can donate to them. Because they're housing people like no other.
So it's good. I mean, it would be great if more Americans went ahead and donated or contributed a little bit more to the shelters, and you know, to whatever, to even the American Red Cross and the Salvation Army.
You can drop off clothing at any one of the St. Joe centers. If you got clothing, you can drop it off, because you know that's one of the things clothing, man. It's one of the hardest things to keep out here because we have no way of, you know.
Right, wear and tear our clothes up like a champ.
You free laundry. You got to stand in line. And there's only 3 people picked to do laundry. Sometimes we don't have the money to do it, so a lot of people wear the same clothes. It's nice, especially in the winter, to walk around and give a guy a hoodie and a pair of socks.
Let me ask you another question. As far as your placement out here in California, do you have a choice of where they might place you?
Yeah,
or
let's see, when it comes to you getting Section 8 or low-cost housing, you have to do a lot of the footwork. They help too, but you know, you understand that they have a lot of
They
other
want
clients.
you to also try to find.
So yeah, so they finally found me one. From the process of me, it was a year and a month.
So basically, it's the job that they're supposed to do. They push it off on you to do it.
Because you got to make some incentive. You got to
show some effort that you really want. You just instead of being lazy, fuck, and let them do it.
But sometimes they drop the ball, man. You know, people get mixed up. I have 2 problems with them, but in the end, this is the place I got.
45th Street.
Right, and I got the biggest place. You can't get a place as big as that. And it's private as it is.
And yeah, it's good. You're good spot. Now I noticed a lot of vehicles. You know, what's the deal with some of the vans? You know, this is the van that I really wanted to get my hands on. Was one of these because there's no rust hardly on this thing. It's probably been in California all of its fucking life that it's been here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but anyway, this is the spot, man. We're going in. This is the crib. Right here, of course, you guys see the iron fences and the gates and shit like in the movie. You know, Friday, Boys in the Hood. There's the bars on the windows, man. That's right. Ain't nobody gonna come here and fucking break up in your shit. You got the terrace. You know what I mean?
See, whoa,
Vicky. So this is Paul's. This is where he stays. Give you a little tour of the crib right quick. I'm not gonna go in the back room because his homeboy's sleeping, but there's a room back in there.
I got a washer and dryer hookup.
Right, he's got some cabinet space there. There's
one of the fortunate individuals that they've already spent $2,500 at Target for me to buy my housing. They paid $500 for my bed. They bought my appliances through Sears. They got me a washer and dryer, and they paid my utilities for the first year. But I'm in a special program because I'm in Special Care Plus because of my mental illness.
Okay, all right. But now, is there a lot of people out here, which I'm pretty sure there are, that are all in, you know, in the same category? You know what I mean? Where if you have, you know, of course you're gonna see a mental health counselor. Right, yeah, now you got paperwork. Now you got, you know,
I just have a therapist. You know, I ended up getting PTSD with being out there. So I went to coupling with the mental illness. You know, and I've always had it. I just was, you know, probably in the 70s. I was misdiagnosed as a child. My mom was probably got the 50s. Her son was grow out of it, but they just didn't know. I get it. And they worked with me. I mean, I was a hard pace because I was hard-headed.
Right.
But in the end, man, I have nothing but good to say about the St. Joseph's family. At first, I didn't think they could do anything, but all of a sudden, bam. You know?
I mean, this is nice, man. Show them your kitchen,
years,
man.
I just rode around my bike, just hung out.
Yes, you did, man. You stayed. Listen, I mean, you know, when you are sleeping in a fucking park, or you're sleeping on somebody's step, or you're sleeping on a fucking business, and you get the opportunity to take an apartment, take whatever the fuck they throw at you. Because listen, a lot of these apartments, as you can see, this is nice. This is a spacious kitchen, man. You're not gonna find kitchens this big. This is your basic kitchen back east in your house.
The rent for this place is $1,300 based on the area.
So $1,300 a month rent.
I pay $24.
You know, there's a neighbor right there. It's not bad at all, man. I mean, it's fuck. You could put 2 refrigerators in this motherfucker, one there and one there. But yeah, so this is Paul's spot. You know, all hardwood floors in here now, man. Linoleum, aluminum. They even putting floors down now that are polyurethane padding. There's padding now sometimes underneath these floors. I mean, they really step it up, man. This is a really nice place.
That kind of wore out the last 3 months.
Listen, guys, Paul is an artist. Okay, Paul likes to draw shit. Paul's got some fucking badass shit.
This lights up. So does the tail light.
So he's got lights around that, but you know, Paul sells artwork, guys. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in anything that you see in this video, put a comment below. And if you're, you know, if you want to purchase something from him, you know, just give me your address and stuff and make the money order or the MoneyGram out to Paul.
Pasadena, I have an art show at a gallery. I can't remember the name, but I'll let him know. I get more information on it. We're going to be in the newspaper. We're representing St. Joe's as some of the success stories.
Cool deal, cool deal. Well, that's cool. Well, hey, that's my little tour of this area. And that's my boy fucking Paul. I'm getting ready to go and be in the same boat that he's in right now with a place because my boy gets here on June 27th until the 30th. He's out here for a purpose, and that purpose is to find a spot for both of us. He will come here. He's probably going to work a miracle when he gets here. And then I got a funny feeling the key's going to be put into my hand before he jumps on the airplane to the apartment that me and him are going to live in. Now, he's a finance manager back east, and he finally got his kidney transplant. You guys been hearing me talk about my boy Steve and how he's been waiting for a kidney. He finally got that kidney a little over a month ago. He's pissing normally. His health is good. He's working at Home Depot, and he's working at a Taco Bell and a KFC together because back in the 80s, he was already a manager of Wendy's in Wilmington, and that was one of my first jobs when I was 17 or 18 years old, was working at Wendy's with him. We've been friends ever since the mid-80s. He's coming here. Our dream has always been to come here to California, no matter where it was. We just wanted to get the fuck out of the East Coast, away from Philly, D.C., Baltimore, New York, Delaware, all that shit. Just wanted to get away from that area.
It's a whole different life.
He'll be coming. It's a whole different world out here, guys. So remember, if you ever want to, don't let that whole fucking cost of living shit scare you guys, because you can come out here and you can get a house with bars on your windows.
The thing about it is if you got a high rent, everything else is cheap. Food, clothing, we're in a major port.
Oh, yeah,
so
yes.
the stuff that you pay for high prices back home to offset, it's the same things you're going to be paying for rent. So it balances itself out. Especially our minimum wage here right now is $12.50.
Yeah, going up.
McDonald's.
It's supposed to be 15 by 2020.
Something, you're looking at $18, $20 an hour.
Oh, it just went up to $13.20.
Well, no, I'm just talking about you're looking at
oh, yeah, minimum,
yeah. You're going to get some money out here. But there's always opportunities to make money. Hustling, even it's hustling out here. I'm not talking about drugs. Because there's, let it go. I mean, I do a lot of things like that. Buy and sell. Because there's 15.7 million people in Los Angeles County. Yeah. And there's 60,000 homeless people here on any given night.
It's fucking crazy.
Just in L.A. That's not including the rest of the county.
And 38 million fucking people in the whole state. That's a lot of fucking people, man. Well, 38 million.
But yeah, most half of them are right here.
Yeah, go all down this way. Yeah, everything between Diego and northern part of LA.
Yeah,
and
California is really beautiful, man.
Really big. All right, well, listen up, guys. I'm gonna get off here, man. I'll be back later on with another live stream, man. So check it out, share it with your friends, give a thumbs up, put your comments down below, and we're gonna get this ball rolling, man, to where this YouTube channel is gonna fucking explode. And I'm gonna be at his art show, so I'll be streaming live from his art show when he goes there. We're going to Pasadena probably sometime next week.
I think I'll have him dressed up as Evil Clown.
Right, when my boy gets here, then we're going to spend the whole 4 days of just touring all of Southern California. Me, Steve, my boy Paul. I'm going to definitely come and get him and grip him up because my boy Steve is going to want to see this area because he's always seen it in movies.
You guys down in Orange County.
Yeah, we're going to go have some fun, man. So thanks for tuning in. Peace out, man. Later.
You do like Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach is like Venice without all the gangsters.